What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Movement 6. Before we start, a huge thank you to everybody who subbed in the last period, who interacted, who gave a like. You're all awesome. And if you're new here, drop a like, subscribe, hit those notification buttons. Why not help a brother out? I need to feed my kids, so that's why you need to drop a like and subscribe. No, just kidding. I've been wanted to upload a lot more. As I said, small channel. I've got multiple business to run. So sometimes you need to make tough decisions in life, and you need to focus maybe on a few highlights that are passing by. And one of the things that I've been reading is the Call of Duty blog about Black Ops 7. And it just came out on December 9th, and I will put it on the screen in a moment. But just as a disclaimer, I've been playing Black Ops 7, I think in total 4.5 to 5 hours. I can't spend that much time on this game anymore. And it's got nothing to do per se with it being a Black Ops 7 after Black Ops 6. It's got nothing to do per se with the fact that we have multiple of these sub-franchises constantly being released after each other, right? You've got Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and now Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7, right? So I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it on PlayStation. I canceled my Game Pass subscription, and I didn't buy it on Steam. I'm playing it when I'm over at a friend's house to play it, and he bought it, and he regrets it ever since because, just like me, he moved over to Battlefield 6. But that's not the core of the video here. What is the core of the video is that is this block. It's one of the most out of touch statement from a company, Activision and its developers, that really shows where the real problem is, and it's got nothing to do with these franchises like Black Ops or Modern Warfare. Let's just jump into it. So here we are, the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Season 1 update. A message from the Call of Duty team. First off, thank you all. And we're just going to read through it, why not? First off, thank you for all the feedback we've received over the few months. Call of Duty has enjoyed long-standing success. That's true, because it's a very successful powerhouse that still floats on days gone, I would say. And the success is because of all of you, a passionate community that demands excellence and deserves nothing less. Well, that's true. We demand excellence and we deserve nothing less. But why is it so hard to give it in the last 8 to 9 years? Because we've seen a steady decline in quality, in innovation, in excitement. It all evolves around these dumbass points like skill-based matchmaking, the annual release cycle, all these things. We all indicated what excellence means to a broad community, but you just dropped the ball and you went down a road to turn Call of Duty it's something it's not, and you have a hard time making choices there as well. We also know that for some of you, the franchise has not met your expectations fully. Well, no shit, Sherlock. It's the reason why you have a Black Ops 7 campaign doing a 1.7 or a 1.6 even at this point, a game that has sold considerably less than anything before that. I think it's the worst selling game currently in the whole franchise, and it is indeed very clear that it has not met our expectations. Our expectations is not a game that is focused around selling unicorn farting bundles, turtle crossovers. Call of Duty people are looking for a casual spawn die spawn type of fast-paced, somewhat grounded shooter that has fun at its core. We're not looking for something that's trying to be a live service game, which is not, because with the live service games, you don't have to pay 80 to 90 euros or dollars or whatever every freaking year. To be very clear, we know what you expect. No, you don't, because otherwise you would already implement it and you would have changed course. The reason why you made changes at the point you are is not because of the community, but because your former Call of Duty powerhouse, Finn Sempella, has brought something via Battlefield to the market, what we all want. And that's the reason that you made changes. Rest assured, we will deliver something we've heard for the years now and over-deliver. There is no evidence to show that Activision and its developers know what to do on these expectations as we move forward. Okay, with respect to Black Ops 7, we set our sight to deliver a spiritual successor to Black Ops 2, and the studios have poured their passion into making a great game. No. I don't see this being I'm not sure what you mean with spiritual successor to Black Ops 2. You've thrown everything overboard and you delivered one of the worst installments as a single player campaign. So I've got no idea what you mean with spiritual successor. Is the removal of a pause button mid-game part of this spiritual successor type of process? You remove the pause button. The ability in a single player campaign to just walk to the toilet, get a snack, and then continue has been eliminated because your innovation team thinks, you know what we should do? We should remove the pause button. Oh, yeah, let's do that. We're a spiritual successor. Okay. Well, the passion, I'm not seeing the passion. I'm sorry. That all of us are very proud of. I've got a hard time digesting the fact that you're proud because your shareholders are not proud. Management teams are not proud because the only thing they're looking at to define what pride means for them is their selling numbers, their sales numbers. And if your game starts off on Steam with 80,000 concurrent players at launch, you might say to me, yeah, but MV... that's not a good core metrics to take Steam as it's not going well. Well, not entirely, because Black Ops 6 had 360,000 concurrent players on launch. Now you have 80. That's almost 60 to 70% drop. That's not just it's not the most accurate platform to measure. That's just completely annihilated in that space. Okay, so it relates to Black Ops 7 and the future of Call of Duty. There are a few important notes. Well, okay, you'll have the opportunity to play Black Ops 7 for free. Next week, we are opening the doors for everyone to jump in and play Black Ops 7 multiplayer and zombies for a free trial, along with double XP weekend. We would like you to experience the game firsthand and decide yourselves. That's a sign of weakness. If your product just launched and you're already giving it away for free, then you're not proud of it because you completely annihilated the value of this game. I fully understand that you're giving an open beta for people who haven't pre-ordered to already get a taste. We've enjoyed that. We had the possibility to enjoy the game for free before launch. It's a test drive you have in a new car. You can drive it for free, just a couple of hours or maybe half a day, or even when you have a good understanding, you can maybe take it away for a day, but that's where it usually ends, and then you need to make a decision. Just imagine what Mercedes would do if they brought out the new C-Class. You're able to buy it, and then after it, you will get your money back because you need to taste it for free or something. Why would they sell it for free? Why would they sell it for $0? No, they don't, because they have a value that's attached to that product and they're proud of it. So the fact that at this point in time already you're giving away the whole game for free, whether or not it's a week or 2 weeks, I don't care, but it's a sign of weakness. You're in trouble. You're in panic. We are committed to unprecedented seasonals. We know this sentence. I think it was Modern Warfare 2 that they said it's going to have an unprecedented amount of support. And what we got was one of the most lamest things and updates we've seen. And also Season 1, I'm not seeing any positive things about it. And mind the fact, Zombie is great. Going to put that right on the table. Zombies great. I'm not a zombie player, but Zombies is great. I think at this point that Zombies is carrying the whole franchise right now. Your continuing feedback will help shape our seasonal updates over the coming months. Wait, what? If you're in control and you know what you're doing, you don't need a community to give you feedback to shape your seasonal support. What kind of madness is this? I'm fully aware that you're making adjustments to a game based on feedback. But if you also need feedback on what to bring in seasons to come in terms of content, then you guys you're not in control. Absolutely not. Season 1 is the largest live season ever, and we're just getting started. We won't rest until Black Ops 7 earns its place as one of the best Black Ops games we ever made. Well, you're not going to make that because it's not. It will not be one of the best Black Ops games ever made. We all know that. And on top of that, your time window has shrunk massively because first you need to go through a free period where people can enjoy the game for free. You need to absorb, as I'm reading it, the feedback, and then you need to translate that in adjusting the seasonal content because that's apparently what you're doing. So, and on top of that, right after the summer holidays, we're already seeing hints for the new Modern Warfare game as far as we know that's going to come out. So you guys are stuck in a loop that you only have now maybe 6-7 months to turn it into the best game ever or the best Black Ops game ever made. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. It's over. We're committed to unprecedented seasonal support. Yeah, sure. Okay, our strategy forward is changing. Okay. We will no longer do back-to-back releases of Modern Warfare and Black Ops games. The reasons are many, but the main is to ensure we provide an absolute unique experience each and every year. This is where you guys go off the rails entirely. You guys are stuck in a Modern Warfare Black Ops loop. 1. 2, the main issue, there is an issue in having these back-to-back games, but midway through Black Ops 6, Activision itself stated that it was just a filler game and that Black Ops 7 is the real game. So you're asking people to spend money on something in marketing you position as one of the best thing ever. Then a few months later you said, no, it's just a filler game. People already spent $100, are being bombarded with bullshit, bundles, these collabs. And then at the end of the day, people also need to run back to the store to buy Black Ops 7. So it's not per se the fact that it is Black Ops 7, it's the fact that you are kicking your own community in the nuts several times and then expect them to smile at you. Your issue is the annual release cycle. So if Activision want to make decisions, make a decision on who you are and what you want to be. You're going halfway in. And make a decision. If you want to be an annual releasing game, then at least make it make sense. Because it doesn't make any sense now. You're constantly copy-pasting the same game and moving forward. At least bring out a Ghost 2 at this point. You know, I think it's one of the underrated games that there is out there and don't understand the hate. And if we're looking back in hindsight now, Call of Duty Ghost was actually a good game compared to all the shit we got afterwards. So at this point, take some revenge with Ghost 2 and making it a grounded Ghost universe game and then bring content, remove skill-based matchmaking, remove everything, and stop also with this bullshit in these menus. Standard matchmaking or whatever you guys are calling it. You're manipulating everything to only work towards your own conclusion. Because not so long ago, Activision stated that a lot of people are going into these skill-based matchmaking lobbies compared to the open ones. But if you're now going into Black Ops 7, you will see standard matchmaking as the default right in your face. It's not that weird that the most casual gamers that come back after a 8-9 hour shift, sit on the couch and want to play Black Ops, that's the option they're taking because you're tucking away the open matchmaking somewhere in the menu structure. And if you say standard, my idea of standard is the way Call of Duty did it from the beginning. No skill-based matchmaking, ping is king, and that's it. And lobbies are not broken up. They're just, and if you're getting owned, then you just leave the lobby and find a new one. That's it. But you're calling this standard. It's not standard matchmaking. There is nothing standard about the matchmaking from Activision. And you need to stop releasing annually. Just make one game. If you want to be a live service game, just like Rainbow Six Siege did it maybe. You buy the game once, that's the game, and then off you go. Or maybe like Fortnite, you can download it for free and then bring seasonal updates to it. There you go. But you're so stuck in that Modern Warfare Black Ops loop that you just constantly want to pour out the same game and then expect people to be happy. The game is broken, it has less content, we're being bombarded with bullshit, and now you're expecting that that we need to take into account that this is now the solution. It's not. We will drive innovation that is meaningful. Removing the option to pause your freaking game in a single player campaign. Is that part of your innovational team? While we aren't sharing those plans today, no, because you don't have them. We look forward to doing so when the time is right. This is the worst sentence you can say. Yeah, we got something good for you, but we're not going to show you. No, if you have some more experience in life, you know that when people got something good, but they will not show it to you, but they're only announcing it as a teaser, it either sucks or it's just complete nothing. This is the worst blog post ever. Who is working on the marketing and communication department? Really, to be clear, the future of Call of Duty is very strong. No, it's not. It's actually crumbling. And we believe our best days are ahead of us. No, the best days were behind you, and you are drifting away from them. Of us giving the depth and talent of our development teams. I am convinced that there are very talented people there, but your business model, structure, and type of management is holding these people back. We've been building the next era of Call of Duty. We've noticed that for the last 8 to 9 years, and the majority of the community is not happy. And it will deliver precisely what you want, along with some surprises that push the franchise and the genre forwards. I think that this is a teaser for next season that they're going to bring back the pause button. We're looking forward to welcome you in, listening to you, and moving forward together. Moving forward together. We're not moving forward together. Not one single person that is playing Black Ops or any Call of Duty game is considered a we for Activision, because they will develop the games they want to develop, they will implement the business model they want to implement, and they haven't listened to this community for the last 8 years, so they will sure not do it anytime soon as well. And don't get me wrong, and the comparison is there because there is a lot of competition right now, and what you see is that people are so fed up in mass that as soon as there is just a tiny bit of competition, that people move on to that other game. It's Arc Raiders. We've got Battlefield 6 right now. And to be fair, by all freaking means, Battlefield 6 is not the perfect game. No, of course not. It's not. I'm seeing this shit of people being blown out of my lobby. It's not just an occasional thing. It happens. There are glitches, there are issues. Some maps are not really good. But the main thing Battlefield is bringing is they're listening to a community very quickly, because in the first few weeks we got patches, updates, quality of life improvements, new maps, guns, a new event right now, and above all, an extremely casual, fun experience where there is so much going on that battlefield and in a map. It's got tense moments, it's got extremely fun moments, and you don't have to actually take it so seriously, because although the game is seriously, they also are not taking it very seriously. There are also things in there that are just fun to do. And that's the reason why the majority of the people moved on to Battlefield 6, or they came back to Battlefield, and I'm not surprised by that. So I fell off my chair when I read this blog post that it's coming from a company that is completely and utterly out of touch with life in general. And I sincerely hope that there is someone who is now understanding that they need to change business model and the way they develop the games and their whole strategy on how they use the data. Don't stop manipulating everything to tailor it to your own conclusions. Just take raw data instead of giving it different names and hiding the way you interpreted data. If this company is not changing very quickly, then I think Call of Duty is going to be in for a rough ride, especially stacking up against GTA next year. I wish you well. If this blog post is the foundation of your new way forward, then I think you're going to be even more crushed next year with GTA around the corner. Looking forward to your insights. Are you playing this game? Are you having fun? There are people that are having fun, and I'm very much looking forward to your insights. Drop a like, subscribe, notifications, leave a comment, and I will see you on that.